I'm Reprops, and today I'm making a scrap TIE Fighter diorama. The first thing I did was cut out a cardboard base, and then I started cutting up a TIE Fighter, which was a failed 3D print of mine. I cut up the base to look like the trails that the TIE Fighter would have gouged out of the ground when it had crashed. I melted some of the sides of the TIE Fighter to look like it had burnt up. I used hot glue to emphasize the crash site and to fill in the gaps around the cardboard base. I went back and filled in some of the gaps with some more hot glue after I was finished. I used a base coat of green and then started to build sand up around the base using spray paint as an adhesive, and it worked out pretty well as long as you put enough coats of spray paint and sand on. The sand sticks pretty well. You're gonna want to do this a few times, spraying the spray paint on and then the sand, to accumulate the sand enough onto it to which you won't be able to see the cardboard bottom underneath it. I added some finer sand onto the top layer of mine just so that it would sneak into any of the small holes that had been left. I went back and resprayed the whole thing with a flat green color and then painted a little bit of brown over that, and then I started to paint the TIE Fighter. I painted it a dark gray first, and then I painted a silver over that so that it would stand out more. I used black spray paint to paint some of the details on the wings and in the cockpit of the TIE Fighter. I painted the base gray with some acrylic paint, and then after that had dried, I painted it with a tan sand color. I did a gray wash on the TIE Fighter with the same gray acrylic paint as I did the base. You want to do this a few times to get a nice weathered look on the TIE Fighter. I used a black shoe polish on the base and the TIE Fighter, and then rubbed some of that away and did some brown detailing on the base with some green paint. And overall, I think this turned out really good. The weathering is pretty nice on the TIE Fighter, and the base looks pretty nice itself too. If you want to see more of my build tutorials, be sure to like and subscribe. Don't forget to leave a prop request in the comments below. Thanks for watching.